Imagine being at the top of your game with access to everything and everyone in the fashion and entertainment world and then deciding at the tender age of 38 you want to change it all. Well, that is exactly what our next guest did. She's a businesswoman, a television personality. She's Harlem-born and bred. And according to the title of her new book, Bevy Smith is a mother, auntie, and bestie. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, batting cleanup for the Pix 11 Morning News, my friend and yours, Bevy Smith.
Marysol, I'm happy to be with you.
Happy to be with you too. Didn't you just love that sign language?
I love that sign language segment. I wish I had learned more.
Yeah, we got it. It all came from that historic inauguration. By the way, did you weep tears of joy when Miss Kamala Harris?
I was so happy at Miss Kamala Harris, Joe Biden. It was great to see all the former presidents together. It was great to see people milling about and just having a good time instead of being so divisive. So I really enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it too. But let's talk about your book. Congratulations. The official title is Bevelations, Lessons from a Mother, Auntie, and Bestie. Yes. Bevelations is also the name of your radio show on SiriusXM. Bevy, Mother has lived. Why why write this book now?
Well, I wrote the book now, Marysol, because one, they gave me a book deal. So when people offer you money, you should take it, right? That's a lesson from a mother, auntie, bestie. When people offer you a check, you should take it.
And cash it before it doesn't clear.
Right, exactly. Cash it before it doesn't clear. No, but the real reason why is because, I was so public about my life and about my journey from a very high-paid fashion executive at Rolling Stone magazine to my transition of becoming a media personality. And so people on social media were like, oh my gosh, I'm looking to change my life. Can I, pick your brain? Can we have coffee? Can we have tea? And I just decided, you know what? Instead of trying to have coffee and tea with thousands of people, why not just write a book and put all the lessons that I've learned into the book, and also some real applicable, kind of tools that people can use to change their own lives.
Yes, because as I continue reading it, you do give concrete examples of things that you should do. But you said something very interesting. Folks are reaching out to you on social media. But at the height of your previous life, social media, we didn't have Instagram, we didn't have Facebook. You worked at Rolling Stone, you worked at Vibe. In the 90s. I remember hearing about you. I was just a wee nothing at Wesleyan University, and people were like, yo, you don't know Bevy Smith? And I was like, I know she's rolling with Biggie and Puff and Tupac. Just divulge us. Was that not the best era ever? What was it like being in that world?
It was a great era, and especially for a New York City girl. As you mentioned, I'm born and raised in Harlem, so there I was, the birthplace of hip-hop, and I'm at the epicenter of everything. And it was heady stuff. I've known Puff since he was like an intern at Howard University, So, just the journey. And then, of course, I share in the book that Pac and I had a really lovely relationship. We were friends. But we went deeper than the bravado and the swagger of hip hop, and we would share tender moments where we would talk about Black history, literature. He was a poet, and he was a very very sensitive soul, and that's the Tupac that I knew.
Oh, Tupac and Biggie, R.I.P. In your book, you talk about that pivotal moment where you decided you wanted to change your career, and it did not come without struggle. You said you were like, oh, this opportunity will come, and then it left, and you're like, there'll be another one. I wonder if you could just tell us briefly what that was like, because so many folks want to, do the pivot, and they're going to trip, they're going to stumble, and they're going to fall. So tell us a little bit about that and what advice you have for folks who are looking to do that.
Well, we're living in a time of a global pandemic, so many people are unemployed. Millions of people are unemployed, and many of those jobs won't be coming back. So folks will be forced to pivot. And what the advice that I have for people that are going to have to pivot or choose to pivot is this. What you have to do is you have to have a concrete plan about what it is that you want to do. So you have to do some self-reflection and figure out what is your gift, what is your purpose. That was one thing that was very important for me. Another thing is you should consult a financial advisor. You guys say I went from broke to boss. Well, I would have never gone broke after making like a mid-six-figure salary if I had consulted with a financial advisor before I quit my job. That's one thing. And another thing is when the going gets tough, you have to look at all your blessings and you have to live in gratitude. Now we've been talking about every day you should write down something in your gratitude journal. Yes, that's nice, but also you should have the gratitude in your heart. So the entire time I was broke, I was blissful because I was doing everything that I absolutely wanted to do. I was writing for all these big magazines. I was appearing on TV. The money just hadn't caught up yet.
Right.
But they say you do what you love and then the money comes. Well, it's actually true because mother makes coins again. Yes!
I want to bring in the rest of the team because once everyone found out you were going to be on the show, everyone said, oh my gosh, remember when we did that zip trips?
Yes.
And Bevy,
Hi, guys.
today is Dan Manarino's birthday.
Oh, well, can I do my Marilyn Monroe?
Oh,
Yeah,
please.
Bevy, do it. Please
Please
do.
do.
You. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Dan. Happy birthday to you.
Bevy, thank you.
Bevy.
I love you. Bevy, I got to ask you a question, right? Because I know you're into the New York scene, and there's so much talk about like people fleeing the city, that New York is dead. I'm sorry to just take the conversation there, but I wanted to get your talk as a New Yorker.
Well, first of all, New York could never die.
Right.
The city's so nice they had to name it twice. Okay, so we're not going anywhere. Can't stop, won't stop. I'm going to give you all the cliches. But honestly, really, people may leave New York City, but those are the people that we don't want here anymore.
There you go. And Bevy, I've got to tell you this.
New York is gritty.
Right.
Yes, it is indeed. And when I first moved to New York over a decade ago, you were one of the first people that I attended a dinner party. It was your
Yes.
and you opened my eyes to the city. You introduced me to so many wonderful people, and I just want to say thank you. Some 11 years later, for being that person who really welcomed me, and I appreciate it.
Well, no, you know what? Thank you so much for saying that because that was the purpose of Dinner with Bevy. It really was to connect people and to introduce people. I have a rule at my dinner parties. If you come into the room and you know everyone, then I've not done my job. This is not, I want you to meet different types of people. And, I've done that over the years, and that's something I'm really proud of. And by the way, I would have never created Dinner with Bevy if I had not gone broke. So again, broke but blissful is the chapter. Full circle.
Are you going to bring back Dinner with Bevy, and can we?
I don't know anyone.
I'll bring a dish.
I don't know anybody. Just so
You
you
don't have
know.
to bring a dish. No, seriously, honestly, I should do a Dinner with Bevy for the Pix crew.
Yes.
I'm with you.
I mean,
Potluck.
Even if it's
And let
virtual,
the people-
we're there.
No, not potluck. Not potluck.
Oh.
We do things chic, baby.
I mean,
No, all you have to do is show up and look good.
That's fine.
Yes.
Everything.
Bevy
That's
throws
it.
it down.
That's
she knows
not hard
how
for
to
us.
party.
We'll wear a onesie.
I love it.
No onesies. You got to bring those looks.
you got to bring real clothes.
Rhinestone ones.
Real
Yes.
quick, tell us where you shop because I know when I follow you around, you always find deals, and we are always trying to find a deal on some shoes, on a dress, on something. Just where can we
Okay.
go? Give it to
Now,
us.
if I'm being honest, I do get discounts at a lot of stores. So,
Well, can I use your
there's
name?
that.
Okay.
Yes, of course.
Okay,
No,
thanks.
but honestly, you know what I love? I love off Saks. I like the Bloomingdale's outlet on 72nd Street. I like the Last Call Neiman Marcus. I love all those kind of outlet stores. Of course, we loved our beloved Century 21, which is no more.
I know.
Right.
Yeah.
A victim of the pandemic and everything. But yeah, there are so many bargains to be had. And also, too, guys, remember this. Right now, they have summer clothes, spring clothes in the stores.
Exactly.
We should be buying all the winter clothes right
Right.
now.
It's on sale.
Exactly.
Okay?
Right.
We buy them a season late. So
Once a
that's what you should do to
fashionista,
save money.
Always a
Always.
fashionista.
And a
Bevy Smith.
budgetista as well.
That's
Thank
right.
you. Bevy Smith, thank you so much. The book is called Bevelations, Lessons from a Mother, Auntie, and Bestie. You can also catch Bevy's show on Sirius.
I love you, Bevy.
Yes, love
Thank
you
you
so
so
much.
much.
See you.
Have a great
Happy
weekend.
birthday.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Thank you so
care,
much.
Bevy. So much fun.
Thank you for
you.
singing.
Come back.
Yes.
Of course.
That's it. My day's over. Bevy saying happy birthday to me.
I mean,
Like
what more
Marilyn.
can you ask for, right?
That's it. Day is over.
That's it.